Like many other college students, Zhu Xiaomeng is angry over the Tibetan independence demonstrations.
Tibet is our country's territory. You have no right to interfere in our affairs. A lot of people are jealous of China, so they want to hinder its development. They circulate rumors to make people unhappy with China.
Zhu Xiaomeng has acted on her beliefs by going cyber, contacting thousands worldwide over the internet to pass on chain letters calling for Chinese solidarity, and in some cases, the boycott of foreign goods sold in China. She's not alone. In just the last week, China has witnessed an unprecedented movement of cyber nationalists, young, tech-savvy Chinese who are calling on their colleagues to join them against what they consider to be an insult to their national identity. This cyber movement crosses traditional boundaries. In the last week, overseas Chinese student communities linked through chat rooms have coordinated and staged worldwide demonstrations in Canada, Australia, the United States, France, and England. The protesters make claims of alleged media distortion in the coverage of the Tibetan riots and their aftermath. Western media organizations are increasingly finding themselves the target of Chinese nationalist sentiment, as Chinese state media has increased its attacks on and scrutiny of foreign media coverage. The Chinese Foreign Ministry made repeated demands for CNN to apologize, which it consequently did, for statements made on the air by Jack Cafferty.
As we continue to import their junk with the lead paint on them and the poison pet food, and export jobs to places where you can pay workers $1 a month to turn out the stuff that we're buying from Walmart. So I think our relationship with China has certainly changed. I think they're basically the same bunch of goons and thugs they've been for the last 50 years.
Back inside China, a popular chain letter calls for a boycott of the French hypermarket Carrefour to begin in May. It is just one of several multinational companies, including KFC and McDonald's, that have found themselves the targets of this cyber movement. The chain letters have multiplied with viral efficacy. A Google search in Chinese for the term boycott Carrefour returns over 2.4 million web pages, most of which have sprouted up within the last week. When I asked Zhu Xiaomeng about the Carrefour boycott, she had this to say.
Maybe boycotting isn't rational. Maybe it's a little bit unwise. But our call for a boycott is to teach the French people a lesson. China used to be known as the Sigma of Asia. But this worldwide show of support by Chinese all over the world illustrates we have solidarity on this issue. After 5,000 years, we are not so soft anymore.
The movement of cyber nationalists is fueling itself now. A Chinese music video has been circulated widely on the internet by ordinary Chinese. The video blasts CNN with expletives and arouses patriotic fervor with the Chinese national anthem. More importantly, it ends by displaying a QQ number. The number refers to an internet discussion room for those interested in learning more. It's a virtual gathering space for both old members and new initiates. In Beijing, this is Jimmy Wang for the New York Times.